Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find all the real values of x that satisfy this logarithmic equation. Now, this equation looks quite simple, but it's very easy to get it all wrong. This is how most people solve this equation. First, they are going to apply the power rule of logarithms. They are going to bring down this exponent 12, that is the exponent of x plus 3, to the front of the log term to become a multiplier. When we do that, we have 12 times log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 is equal to 36. And of course, the next logical thing to do is to divide both sides of this equation by 12. So we have log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 is equal to 3. And of course, you know that from here, we have that 2 to the power 3 is equal to x plus 3. So we have that x plus 3 is equal to 2 raised to power 3. And of course, from here, we have that x plus 3 is equal to 2 raised to power 3 is equal to 8. And of course, subtracting 3 from both sides of this equation, we have that x is equal to 5. But the truth is that this is not the only value of x that satisfies this logarithmic equation. Now let us solve this equation the right way. The first thing we are going to do is that we will write this equation as log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 to the power 2 times 6 is equal to 36. Of course, you know that 2 times 6 is equal to 12. Then now we are going to apply the power rule of logarithms. We are going to bring down 6 to the front of this log term to become a multiplier. When we do that, what we have is 6 times log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 squared is equal to 36. Now we divide both sides of this equation by 6. And of course, from here we have that log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 squared is equal to 6. Now from here, once more, we have that 2 to the power 6 is equal to x plus 3 squared. So x plus 3 squared is equal to 2 raised to power 6. And now the next thing we are going to do is that we will take square root of both sides of the equation. When we do that, we have that x plus 3 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2 to the power 6. Of course, you know that this is equal to plus or minus 2 raised to power 3. Because of the square root, we are going to divide the power 6 by 2. And of course, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So we have that x plus 3 is equal to plus 2 to the power 3. Or x plus 3 is equal to minus 2 to the power 3. Solving this equation, we have that x plus 3 is equal to 8. And of course, from here, we have that x is equal to 8 minus 3, which is equal to 5. And solving this equation, we have that x plus 3 is equal to minus 8. And of course, when we subtract 3 from both sides of this equation, we have that x is equal to minus 8 minus 3, which is equal to minus 11. So the two values of x that satisfy this logarithmic equation are x equal to 5 and x equal to minus 11. So why did the first method not work? Now, of course, you know that the argument of a logarithm must be positive. Also, remember that when we raise a number to an even power, whether the number is positive or it is negative, once it is raised to an even power, the product must be positive. So written in this form, x plus 3 is allowed to be negative because we know that even if x plus 3 is negative, once it is raised to an even power, it's still going to give us a positive argument. So when I rewrote this equation as 12 times log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 is equal to 36, what I did was I expanded the restrictions on this term to x plus 3 must be greater than 0. And from here, we have that x must be greater than minus 3. And that was how we lost the root of this equation that is less than minus 3. But when I rewrote this equation as 6 times log₂ base 2 of x plus 3 squared is equal to 36, I maintained the original restriction on this argument because this is even and this is also even. So once more, when applying the power rule, we have to be very careful so that we don't lose roots in the process. Now to check our answer, when x is equal to 5, the left-hand side of this equation becomes log₂ base 2 of 5 plus 3, which is 8, to the power 12. But of course, you know that 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Then we have the power 12. And of course, you know that to get rid of this bracket, what we do is to multiply these two powers, and 3 times 6 is equal to 36. Now, you know that log₂ base a of a to the power b is equal to b. So log₂ base 2 of 2 to the power 36 is equal to 36, which is exactly what we have on the right-hand side. And when x is equal to minus 11, the left-hand side of this equation becomes log₂ base 2 of minus 11 plus 3 is equal to minus 8. And this is raised to power 12. Now, of course, you know that minus 8 raised to power 12 can be written as minus 1 times 8 raised to power 12. And of course, you know that this is the same thing as minus 1 to power 12 multiplied by 8 to power 12. And of course, you know that minus 1 raised to an even power is equal to 1. So this is 1 times 8 raised to power 12. So this is the same as log₂ base 2 of 8 raised to power 12. And of course, from here, we still have log₂ base 2 of 2 to power 36, which of course is equal to 36, same as we have on the right-hand side. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. It greatly helps out. Thanks for watching, and you can see more videos here.